have the option to take classes in English and take some classes in German. I decided not to because I feel like my life is hard enough. To be able to come to Germany and not have to worry about taking out loans and going into debt to study is... Hello and welcome. My name is Kendra and ich bin deine Lieblingsausländerin, coming back to you with another video. So today we are talking about something that has pretty much taken over my entire life. Today we are talking about something that is a huge part of my life in Germany and the reason that I'm here, studying in Germany. So for those of you that don't know, I am a master's student in Germany and I just started my second year. Which is crazy because yeah, it just doesn't feel like a whole year has gone by, especially with the lockdown and everything. It's been a while since I've made a video about this. I think the last time I talked about studying in Germany was after I finished my first semester. And now that I'm done with my second semester and started my third, which feels like my first real semester because for the first time, all of my classes are not online anymore. I want to talk about some of the great things about studying in Germany in case there are people who are on the fence about it, not really sure if they want to move here, not really sure if they want to pursue a degree here. Hopefully some of my thoughts can help reassure you and motivate you to want to come study in Deutschland. Before we get started, make sure you click that like button and make sure you hit subscribe for more great content. So the first thing I love about studying in Germany is obviously that you don't pay tuition. That is amazing. And it's not a privilege that I had when I studied in undergrad in the US. I actually didn't go to an expensive college. I went to a public school and I still came out with debt. To be able to come to Germany and not have to worry about taking out loans and going into debt to study is a huge blessing and a huge privilege. Of course, when you come here, you do have to have money saved up because you have to fund your living expenses and you do have to pay semester fees and all of that. But it's amazing to not have to spend thousands or tens of thousands of dollars or euro a year to study here, even as an international student. And it's a huge motivator for a lot of people, obviously, and a huge motivator for a lot of Americans, obviously. And it's to the point where whenever I have to pay my semester fee, I'm actually excited because it's only 120 euro or something like that. And I'm always happy to give that away because I'm just grateful that that is all I have to pay to be able to get a quality education. The next thing I love about studying in Germany is that you have access to a huge international community. So being a New York girl, I'm used to being around a lot of different people. And honestly, that's the kind of culture and environment that I feel most comfortable in. Different cultures, different ethnicities, different languages, all of that. So to be able to study in It's Sunday and I hear music. So to be able to study in a German university and have students from so many different cultures and ethnicities and backgrounds around me is just so comforting. And I just love getting to know people from different backgrounds, from countries that I've never been to. And I really think it helps create a sense of community because all of us moved here for the most part with no family and no friends really. And we're all able to build friendship and embrace each other's differences, and it's actually really beautiful. And as I said, the low tuition attracts foreign students, but also the fact that so many programs in Germany are taught in English attracts foreign students. So that's what really helps develop this international community. And the school I go to is really, really diverse and it just makes me feel at home. The next thing I love about studying in Germany is you get a high quality education. I get this question a lot, usually from Americans. Question how high quality the education that you receive in Germany is, being that there's no tuition, which tells you a lot about the association between the cost of your education and the perception of how good it is. And spoiler alert, there's actually no correlation between how much you pay for your education and how high quality it is. So I love that the education that I get here is high quality. I feel like I'm challenged. I feel like I get the right amount of support from my professors. I feel like I've grown and I've learned a lot over the last year. And there are so many good opportunities on campus. Like for example, if you go to a research university, you have the opportunity to pursue so many different fields, so many different disciplines. You have the opportunity to further your education and deepen your understanding with a PhD or a second master's degree. There's a lot of different routes that you can take in terms of your education level and a lot of courses that you can take to learn more skills, hard skills that'll make you more employable, hopefully, in the future. The next thing I love about studying in Germany, which I don't really fully take advantage of, is the fact that you can study in 2 different languages. So most of the classes that I've taken are in English, with the exception, of course, of my German class, but You do have the option to take classes in English and take some classes in German. I decided not to because I feel like my life is hard enough. I don't do it as often as I should, but I find that when I read a text in English and then read it in German, or read it in German and then read it in English, it does help improve my German. So it's nice that you have the option to just take English classes, but if you're looking to improve your German and you have plans of working for a German company one day and you might actually need German to work, it is really nice that you can take the same kinds of courses in both languages. The last thing I love about studying in Germany is the visa opportunities that you get after you study in Germany. So after you study in Germany, you are eligible for something called a job seeker's visa. And what the job seeker visa does is it allows you to stay in Germany for up to 18 months. And within this 18-month period, you're able to stay in Germany and look for work. The good thing about the in-between time when you graduate and you're looking for a job related to your field is that the job that you work in that meantime doesn't necessarily have to be related to your degree. The only thing you really need for this visa is proof that you can support yourself while you're looking for a job. And I think that's great because it gives you the opportunity to really search for a job, a company that you really like without feeling forced right away to look for a job. Because there's an understanding there that finding a job is not easy, it's not a quick process. And with this kind of visa, you have the flexibility to really take your time. Another great thing is if you study in Germany, you're eligible for this fast track to permanent residence. So if you do a 2-year master program like me, for example, if you live and work in Germany 2 years after graduation, you're allowed to apply for permanent residence. So in some cases, it can take up to 5 years to get permanent residency in Germany. The good thing is after you study here, you only need to work and live in Germany for 2 more years to be eligible for permanent residence. So there's a lot of encouragement there to stay in Germany after graduation. So those are my 5 things that I absolutely love about studying in Germany. And there's so many more that I can get into in another video. I can't go on enough about how much I love studying here. Well, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in my next video. Auf Wiedersehen.